She's your maid of honor, huh?
Well, I don't fucking know anymore. Like, I am okay with, like, not having her in the wedding.
You were definitely giving her a lot, and maybe you didn't even notice because, like, people pleasing was just in your subconscious, and, like, she
Yes.
really enjoyed it, and now that you turned it off, she's noticed, and she's indirectly, or I guess even directly asking you to turn it back on, and to you, that's a trigger.
And she was staying at a hostel and it's only women there, so, like, guys can't go up there.
Oh,
And so he was like, "Well, let's go to my place. It's a 15-minute walk." And it was like 2 a.m. and she had an excursion at like fucking 7 a.m. He's like, "All right, let's fucking do it on the streets by the hostel."
what?
Yeah. He's like, "Let's do it outside by the hostels." How fucking ghetto is that? I'm ghetto, that's
And
ghetto. They realized they didn't have any condoms. He's like, "Oh, I don't have anything." And then she was like, "Well, I'm not gonna do things with you unless you have something."
okay,
And
cool.
um she's like, "Let me go upstairs in my hostel and see what I can find." So they tried it. It obviously doesn't work. You can't have sex with a Ziploc bag. Like, what? So it didn't work and they didn't really do it. And then he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe not." And then they never spoke ever again.
Yeah, the Ziploc bag.
Ziploc bag. I said too
Are you
much.
able to give us more on that?
Oh, no, Ziploc.
Yeah, are you able to give us more on that?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be your friend, so I'll just tell you. So, there's she's in Italy and like fucking three different country. I don't know the right verbiage. I don't want to sound too dumb, but she's in like different cities and does stuff with one dude in one city and it was fine. It was great, whatever. And then the second night in another city, she meets this dude and she gets like way too fucked up. And every time she's telling me these stories, she's like, "I got way too fucked." It seems like a fucking pattern
It's
here.
a
Like, what?
yeah, yeah.
That? And yeah, so they were walking back from the bar to the hostel, and she was staying at a hostel, and it's only women there, so like guys can't go up there.
Oh,
And so he was like, "Well, let's go to my place. It's a 15-minute walk." And it was like 2 a.m. and she had an excursion at like fucking 7 a.m. Like he's like, "All right, let's fucking do it on the streets by the hostel."
what?
Yeah, he's like, "Let's do it outside by the hostels." How fucking ghetto is that? I'm ghetto, that's
And
ghetto, okay? So
the
anyway,
callback, the callback, yeah.
so
He's
after
ghetto.
yeah, I I'm in a fucking white polo. Like, are you serious? Anyways, so they realized they didn't have any condoms. He's like, "Oh, I don't have anything." And then she was like, "Well, I'm not gonna do things with you unless you have something."
Okay,
And
cool.
she's like, "Let me go upstairs in my hostel and see what I can find."
Oh, it
Gets
was her.
back. Yeah.
It was
So
her. Oh no, that makes it worse.
I know, and so they tried it, it obviously doesn't work, you can't have sex with a Ziploc bag, like, what? So it didn't work, and they didn't really do it, and then he's like, "Oh, maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe not," and then they never spoke ever again. And she's telling me, like, "I feel so disgusting, I'm, like, so this, so that," and I'm like, "Alright," like, Natalie does the same thing too, but, like, I'm just so icked out because she just hasn't been a supportive friend for me these last 6 and like her intentions are weird. And she told me too when we were talking, I just remember this in the kitchen and she was like vulnerable, crying.
Was she drunk?
Yeah, she was on
Oh.
Cutwater number 3. So like yeah, she was really drunk. I feel like there's no going back now. I don't really feel like being friends.
Okay. Do you think that she's like? Do you think she went through something that maybe she didn't tell you about, and now she like that's why the last 6 months she hasn't been herself? Or do you think like this is just this relationship has run its course? Like, because
I think
you guys
we
can just
both
genuinely outgrow each other, and that's just life. But I mean, like that can happen, and she can also, you know, do these weird things that are like grossing you out and distance, like making you distance yourself from her.
I feel like I wouldn't care about all this shit if she didn't come off like ingenuine towards me about like the wedding dresses and saying my verbiage is ghetto and not cute. Like, you're basically judging me, and then you're telling me I'm judging other people when you're judging me, and it's just like, you're a hypocrite. You project your insecurities onto everybody, and you're doing too much. I'm not gonna overly compliment you. I'm not gonna blow up your fucking Instagram and, like,
Yeah, that was weird.
it's just, like, too much for me. I'm like, I don't want that kind of friendship, and, like, she wants all these things that I don't wanna change her. Like, if she wants friends like that, go have friends like that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't wanna people please anymore. Like, I'm just tired of it, and I can't be myself either. Like, I have to hold back.
I
Like, that
think
doesn't.
that's the thing. You've been this people pleaser, I want to make sure everyone's good but me for a majority of your life to the point where that's who you were in this relationship. And now that you figured out, look, that doesn't have to be me anymore, you're starting to realize that is not a right match for you anymore because it's just fuck, I said it again.
Oh, you did, but it's
It's
okay,
okay.
it's okay.
Editing is over. I'm not probably gonna post this. This is
You'll have
so
to, like, do the bleeping, like, the bleeping over our
Oh,
mouth or
I would just cut it out. But
oh.
like you said, your people pleasing tendencies definitely help. Fuck, I said it again, bro. Fucking. And so that is just like I am not gonna be like this anymore because I assume like the walking on eggshells you get that from your mom. You probably couldn't
Mhm.
ever say what you wanted to say because you're gonna be in the wrong. You're gonna be told you're stupid. You're gonna be this and that. So you're trying to distance yourself away from ever feeling like that again. And Charlotte is making you go back into that shell, and that is just not like you're not going back.
Yeah, and I feel like every single time I distance myself, I feel fine. Oh, cool. Like, I'm not hearing about weird shit. And maybe this is a phase in her life, and this fucking phase is really rubbing me the wrong way. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. And a part of me was like, damn, am I going to regret this if I, like, up and drop her? But I'm like, I don't have to up and drop her. Like, maybe I can just, like, distance myself from her. But, like, I know she's going to ask, why am I not invited to your birthday, which is in 2 months? Or, like,
Mm.
we have to order dresses in November. And it's like, I
Oh,
like, over it. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, I've already, like, made up my mind. Like, too much resentment has been built up. And now I'm just like, I got the ick and I don't want to explain myself either. Like, I don't even know what to say to her because she's like, hey, I'm okay. Or are you okay? And it's like, do I say, yeah, I'm good. I'm just like
no,
busy. Like,
because that's no, because that goes back to the people pleasing, and that's not who you are anymore. How to go forward? Okay.
I just want to myself from her. I would rather be acquaintances. I don't
Right, like you don't
like,
have to cut her out of your life. It's just you don't want to be this close with her anymore.
yeah.
Or I guess even the closeness has kind of been dying out, and maybe she's trying to force it a little more with like you are not commenting this on my Instagram. You're not saying these nice things about me. Like she's trying to force it, and you're not. So it's
It's
um
pushing me away, honestly. It's just
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah,
yeah.
and she's asking for this attention that you know you you give attention to the people who how do I word this, like
I when
you
I
know
mean it. I don't
exactly,
wanna be
exactly, yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you're not giving it to them when they want it, then they may interpret it as like, oh, are they distancing themselves or do they not like me anymore, or this and that. So um I think, damn, she's your maid of honor, huh?
well, I don't fucking know anymore. Like, I am okay with, like, not having her in the wedding if this is how I'm
Oh,
gonna fucking every single time. Like,
you're okay with
I don't
not having her in the are you okay, you're okay with not
well,
having her in the wedding, are you okay with not having her in your life?
I mean, with how, like, the last 6 months have been going, I have been fine. Like, I feel better when we're not talking because I just feel like it's all, like, superficial conversations. Like, I don't even wanna confide in her. I don't even want to, even though she says she's gonna, like, not give me advice and actually try to emotionally validate me. Like, I just don't want it. Like, I don't want her to change, and I don't wanna fucking change myself. So let's just save ourselves the time and just, like, go our own ways anyways. Like,
Yeah, I feel like you've emotionally let her go, but if
mm,
you were to physically do it, I feel like you're gonna be really hard on yourself about it. Like, did I really mean to do that? And then you're gonna start overthinking. Like, maybe you're
I
gonna start
thought
giving
about
her the benefit of the doubt, and you're gonna overthink everything that happened, and then it may turn back into these people pleasing tendencies where okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this, and maybe it wasn't that bad. You're gonna start downplaying what she said and what she did. So I think what you need to do is like keep gathering your thoughts and then stand on it. Like
I know.
really, really stand on it and be like, this is me, this is my life. I can't keep playing these games. We're 25. How she our age?
Yeah, she is. And I told her I'm not gonna give her fake compliments. So like I've been addressing all these small things,
Yeah.
but now I'm like, and I've thought about that too, like, damn, what if I forget? What if I regret this? Like, what
Hmm.
if I feel like a piece of shit? Friendship shouldn't feel that way. It shouldn't,
Yeah.
like, that's not how are. So I'm like, yeah, I think we are outgrowing. And if I regret it and I made a mistake, fucked up, then I'll be vulnerable and be like, I'm so sorry, I fucked up. And if she wants to be back in my life, that the ball will be in her court then, like,
Okay.
but I've just been feeling so over it that I'm like, I'm okay. I like the friends that I have. They don't judge me. And I know they're not perfect like my friends, but like they don't fucking make me feel how she makes me feel. And I was like, you should think about that, like, why are you drinking a lot when you do drink,
Hmm.
Like, you should think about that instead of having that mindset of like, fuck this guy if he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. So she has an idea of like, yeah.
And you know what?
So
We needed the trailer from the best game ever. We have this one. Oh yes!
Okay. Um. Okay. And you said you emotionally checked out the night that you were gonna go to the bars, but she got too drunk and you had to Uber her back to your place.
yeah, that's when I was like really just over it.
Okay. And did
Um
you tell her that like that night, like did you tell her, did you let her know about that night? Like you did this, you did that. I did not like how you did this and that.
Yeah, after she drank, no, I was like respectful about it. I was like, "Hey, like, do you remember yesterday? Like, do you want to talk about it? You were very vulnerable with me about your feelings. Like, do you want to go loop back to that stuff like sober?" And she was like, "Oh, thank you for asking. Like, no, I'm good." And I was like, "Okay, like, do you remember what you said at
Oh
all?"
yeah, yeah.
And then she was like, "Yeah, like I remember asking you to compliment me more and driving to see me." And then I just explained myself like, "Hey, like I understand you want more compliments, but I'm just letting you know like I don't need more compliments. Like I know I agreed that we could do it to each other, but like after thinking about it, like I'm good. I don't need them. Like if you mean them, say them, but like, you know, and yeah, and then she just like talks about her own stuff after that. She's like, "Okay, sounds good, blah blah blah." And whatever, and she just started talking about like other things, like something she was gonna go bake that night, and I was like, all right.
So she was clearly disinterested in hearing about what she said, what she did, and she just wanted to like just move on to something else. Is that how you
Yeah,
felt?
like
Is that
she
how it
doesn't
felt?
remember anything, so she doesn't really
Convenient.
think there's anything to talk about, so I'm like, all right.
Do you believe that she doesn't remember? Is she that type of drinker?
I don't know, like I really don't know, like I've only drank with her like 5 times, and like
Really?
every single time, yeah, and like every week, because we don't live close to each other, and we didn't
Yeah.
start getting close until she was like done with her ex, which was like in 2023. That's when we like started hanging out more again. And we weren't like going out
Hmm.
really at
Hmm.
all. But like every time she does drink, yeah, she does drink a lot.
Okay.
Like we've had to leave certain bars because she's like already like falling over and whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I swear you guys were there that one time, or maybe it was Logan. Maybe you guys weren't there. I don't know. But like, she's just. I remember one time Natalie was like, "She's too fucked up. Like, you guys got to bring her home." And I'm like,
Damn.
"Yeah, she is." And I was like, "Whatever." I didn't think anything at the time. I'm like, "Whatever. We're just having fun." And I'm fucking. I probably had the same mindset as her. And now that I'm like looking at it from a different lens, and I'm
Hmm.
changing, and I don't want to like be fucking dumb and hang out with like delusional people. I'm just like, I don't want that. Like I don't want to be like I like my other friends that drink and like know how to handle themselves, and like there's certain days where you can act like that, like on your birthday and stuff like that. But like you said too, like there's a limit. Like it's just like if Riley's getting embarrassed, like it's just like, oh, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. And then like I know all my friends.
Riley's getting embarrassed.
Yeah, and like
That's a lot. That's a
that
lot.
it doesn't make me feel good seeing that. I'm like, all right, I never want to bring this person around me and him,
Exactly. Yeah.
especially on our fucking wedding day. And she'll be like, yeah, he's my favorite. And then she'll probably go fuck Logan and Natalie. Like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't want to deal with that. And she just like is weird about it. Like, can't. We're just not like I just can't. Like, this is how I feel. Every time I think about her, I'm like, ugh.
And how long has it been like that? How long has it been like that whenever you think about her? Since the venue? Or since the drinking?
I
Or
mean,
the
the
night after?
couch really set me off when she
Okay.
was like, "You judge people, this, that, whatever," and she was acting like a hypocrite that whole night. That's when I had to like journal that night. I was like, "Why do I feel so weird?" I'm like, "Why is she like acting like this?"
Mm-hmm.
And I never talked about controversial things with her, like Trump, LGB. I never talked about that stuff with her because I know she's sensitive to those things.
Yep.
And when I see I'm like, I can't voice how I feel. She's gonna fucking judge me for it. Like, so it's just like stuff like that. I know you can be friends with people that look at things differently, but if you're gonna judge me every time you want to talk about it, then fuck off. Like
That's
every
fair.
single
That's
time.
fair.
Yeah.
That's a good
When
that's
I'm
considered.
not sitting here doing that to her, I'm not sitting here like, oh, why are you bi? How do you like girls and boys? I don't give a fuck what she does. But like, she has a problem when I voice my opinion. Then don't fucking ask for my opinion. Like, literally, this is how I feel. I'm just,
That's fair. I think her opinion is like so set in stone that it's a fact that if you disagree with her, it's like you're doing something like morally wrong or something.
yeah, it's like I need to be more sympathetic. No, I fucking don't. I feel how I feel about it. And if you don't like it, then don't be my friend. Like, fucking A. And everybody I have ranted to, which is like my whole fucking friend group about it, they all like, and I'm not being biased either. Like, I am saying word for word what she is saying. I'm prefacing like how I said things. Like, I'm not trying to paint a bad picture of her at all. And everyone's like, yeah, she's just like weird and doing too much and it's just like it does validate how I feel, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm not crazy, like this is just like a weird friendship. It doesn't even feel like one. I'm like, I feel like we're just friends with each other because we've known each other for over 10 years, and it's like we're not the same as we were 10 years
Also, the
ago.
trauma bond.
Yeah, that too, probably. Maybe we're trauma bonded through our fucking childhood and eating disorders, but
Yeah, that definitely you guys definitely were, and so I mean, you get to this
and,
point,
like,
like you
maybe
said, you
that's
don't
what
have.
we have.
No, you
Oh,
go,
I
you
was
go,
gonna
you go,
say
you go.
maybe that's what we have in common is, like, stuff like that, but, like, now in life, like, no, I don't I don't, like, care about you fucking 2 people in 1 week. I don't care about, like, all these things. I'm happy for her, but, like, I have this, like, thing where I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I don't need an update on her life, and I don't even care to share mine,
Yeah,
and that's why I'm starting to be like, "Damn, like, am I, like, cool with just, like, not being friends with her anymore if I feel this way?" And I've been thinking like this for, like, a while now, and I kinda, like, don't know how to, like, think otherwise. Sure, I'll be a little sad and like I'll miss her and I'll miss certain memories,
yeah,
but like I know how I feel when we hang out, and I know we're just like different, and like I just don't even want my other friends around shit like that. Like I
yeah.
don't want them being weirded out as well. So it's like
I
I want to be
think,
intentional with who I'm friends with.
yeah, I think that I think you've done everything in your head except physically cut her off. But
Yeah.
I think you're too afraid to cut her off because you're scared about the repercussions of how you're going to feel about it, and I know you're going to be very very concerned about how she feels about it because I know you're still going to have the people pleasing tendencies. She's going to be hurt. I know you're going to be hurt that she's hurt, and you're going to be hurt as well. And so
Yeah.
it's just kind of like a whole shitstorm is going to brew. But
I know.
I think it's I mean, yeah, I mean, the way you talk about like letting go of her, and how that would like free your mind and free. I think you've already made up your mind. You just haven't done it yet because it's
I
hard.
know. And that's how I feel. And it's like, hey, is everything okay? Like, yeah, I'm cool. I just like, I don't really know how to go about this.
Are you cool with her not being in your wedding?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. That was quick.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, like, a part of me is gonna always wonder, like, what would that have been like?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but at like with how my life is right now and how I feel about her, no, I would not like her there. She's gonna fuck people and she's gonna get drunk. I'm good.
Oh, she might drink. I didn't. Oh, you're right.
And like I've even thought about like, hey, what if I tell her like, hey, pace yourself, please. It's my night. I feel like I'm still like rubbed the wrong way with all these things. Even though we've talked about it and she's apologized to me, I'm still like, yeah, but it's still fucking weird. I know she's sorry and feels bad and like thank you, but like
There's no action.
I yeah.
There's nothing behind the I'm sorry's. And this is what, everyone's like, I'm sorry goes a long way. No, it doesn't, bro. It's literally just two words. You can apologize, that's one thing, but it's how you follow up is what's the most important. And there hasn't been a single change to her behavior. And so what is she
Yeah.
sorry for? That you're calling her out and so now she has to apologize?
Yeah.
There's just
Yeah.
no accountability. I mean, she has taken accountability for, like what she was saying, like I think I have it somewhere in my notes. Like she's taking
Yeah.
accountability for like you saying you made me feel this way, blah blah, and she said, I'm sorry for that. But I mean, yeah, I think what you got to do is you just gotta. I think you like last time he got her on the phone.
Yeah.
You got to tell her like you honestly. I think Shayla is friends with the old you, and you're not. They're not going back. You're not
Yeah.
going back, and so if she's not able to go forward with you, she's left in the dust, bro. You know, she's not. She can't be friends with Milano 2.0.
Yeah, and how am I supposed to say that? She said, "Hey, are you okay?" It's been like 5 hours since she sent that. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I think you. I think like last time. I think you got to start a phone call because
I
again,
don't want a phone call. Why do I have to explain myself? That's my thing. Like, why do I have to be like, yeah, like this just isn't doing it for me. Like, I just want to distance myself.
would you want to do it over
Sounds like
text?
someone we know.
Like you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
like
do you have to text it?
I just want to say like I don't I just want to say like look like I care about you. I mean yeah, I do.
I
I think a
think.
little bit. Like I do and like I'm so happy and grateful for our 10-year friendship, but like I think I'm just outgrowing it. And then go from there. I don't want to know cuz once I start no, I'm going to
Don't
be
start with a
so
compliment.
evil. What?
You don't got to start with a compliment sandwich. I think what you got to do is you gotta be the new Milano. You gotta be, you gotta be blunt or you gotta be
Stunning and brave.
direct. You gotta let her know, hey, I've been feeling like this since this. You did this. List it out: the couch, the venue, the drinking, the
But I
comments.
already talked to her about all those things. Like
Right,
I already
but this is your but like you're not giving her any more strikes this time. You're letting her know you did this. We talked about this, and this. You said I'm sorry for this and this, but you never followed up with any actions for anything. You like, the way um that we haven't been clicking like we have. I've outgrown you. You don't have to say I've outgrown you.
but that's what it is at the end of the day, and that's just what I want to say is
I mean, if you want to say, I'd 100% say that. You know me, but I know you, and I didn't think that you'd want to say it. But is that something you'd be comfortable saying?
yeah, because that's like the nicest way to put it. Like I don't want to have to like reiterate all those things. Like I just want to be like over these last few months, like I just don't think I don't know. I'm supposed to fucking say I don't
You
know
know what?
what.
No, that's fair. If you don't want to reiterate it, then don't. Like that's
Come on,
just how
those
I
are
would
easy
go.
dead facts.
that's just how I would go about it. But if you don't want to bring
Right.
it up, all this stuff, and say
As
like,
well.
you know, you did this, this, and this, and this, just say, well, here's the thing. If you
What do you
just
mean to
say,
put
if
up
you
a
come out
note?
of the blue, like, listen, you know, you've been doing this for
That
the
works.
past few months, and I just can't with you anymore. You know, she's probably gonna be like, well, what
I
happened?
don't
Or
want
like,
I don't want to make her feel bad. Like, make this fucking list, she is going to take it so personal,
but
and
it's
it's
what
not even
happened,
anything.
Milana. But it's what happened.
It is what happened, and I already, like, I feel like I talked about it, and I don't even know, like, how to explain to her, like, how this last scenario, like, I don't know.
Wait. Do you
I
okay? Do you not know how to explain it, or do you not know how to explain it to her?
maybe both. I don't know. I just don't know. How do you fucking end a friendship? Like, I also, like, every person too that I've talked to, like, even Riley, like, he says, like, you don't have to end things. Like, you can just distance yourself from them and, like, talk here and there, but you don't need to hang out. He's like, you could just go about it like that. But I still feel like she's gonna be like, why are you distancing yourself from me? And I'm still gonna have to explain myself no matter what.
So
Asking that is like, that's
Ye-
kind of weird.
asking that, yeah, I agree. Asking that is like, can you not read the room?
Yeah.
Well, she's that type of person who's going to go to her therapist, and then her therapist is going to tell her, "Well, have you asked your friend?" And she's going to be like, "Yeah." I don't know what to
I like how you're
do.
overthinking about her therapy session, because that's something I do. I love that, by the
Well,
way.
and, like, I am okay. Like, I genuinely am. I'm fine. Like, I had a great day. This isn't ruining my mood. I don't feel like crying. So, like, me
Mhm.
saying, "Yeah, I'm good," I don't think that's me, like, people pleasing. Like, that is
No.
technically true,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
but
being able to stay composed even after, you know, talking about ending this friendship with your best friend, that says a lot. Because, you know, like,
yeah.
I was going to say, like, a normal person, you know, like, if
Yeah.
somebody were still, like, involved in the relationship, they'd be like, well, this and this and this and that. But, you know, you've made up your mind, Milana. You just haven't put in the action. You haven't ended it. And I'm not saying you have to end it. Riley's right. You can distance yourself, but what do you want?
I don't know what I want. I just want it to be like fucking rainbows and butterflies, and I just know it's not going to be rainbows and
It's not
butterflies.
going to be rainbows and butterflies, yeah.
And it's like, how do I even do? I'm like, do I just like distance myself and then see how I'm feeling in November? But I feel like I'm just gonna really,
No.
really be certain by then. I don't fucking.
I mean, are you good with switching your maid of honor?
I don't even need a maid of honor.
Oh, okay.
Like they all fucking, like, one of them wants to help me way more than she does, and it's just like, damn, like, I didn't even ask this girl to be my maid of honor, and she is like so supportive and not fucking weird about, what if your friend's this, what if your friend's that.
Whatever decision you make, just know that it's valid, because this isn't coming out of nowhere. You brought this up.
But I haven't really given her, I don't think, a chance to like show that. Like, I haven't ranted to her since I had that FaceTime call with her about anything. And like, I also feel like I haven't really given her a chance to show me that she's actually changed. I don't know. Do you disagree with
I think that I think you're not standing on what you're saying, and you're falling back into the people pleasing.
me? Okay, yeah, I do feel that as
I
well,
think yeah, I
actually.
think you need to stand on it. Stand on it. What's happened has happened. These are all facts. This is how you feel because of what she's doing. This isn't, this isn't like an emotional overreaction. This is months and months and months of her just,
Nice.
saying these
Oh, you
things to you,
from
and
behind, you
drinking
dickhead.
way too much and making a
Oh
fool
my.
of herself, and not being there for you the way that you want her to, even though you've told her the way that
Uh-huh.
you've told her this, and she is
Uh-huh.
not listening. And so
Yeah.
what's the point? It's in one ear and out the other. Like, do you think it's like something's going to change?
Like, oh, I'm scared. I really am. Like, I'm like, do I want to open this up at 10 o'clock tonight? Like,
I mean, you can respond to her tomorrow. You don't have to do it tonight. I think. Well, first of all, I want you to just stay. As soon as you get a thought of, okay, but as soon as you hear the but she, just kill the thought. Like, think of something else. Like, think of Drizzleicious. Think of fucking What's for Dinner. Think of think of think of anything else, bro. Just
That's good
kill the
comms.
thought so that you don't let it fester, because the thoughts are only giving you give it as much power. A thought is just a thought. You can
Yeah.
kill it as soon as possible. Spawn kill that shit. So
Clear
I
your mind.
yeah, I want you to stand on how you feel. And second of all, if you don't want to explain yourself, don't. You have the last 6 months. Oh, but there's no buts. You guys are 25. She is a grown ass woman. She should be knowing how to act. And if she doesn't, then you know, then she doesn't deserve to be in your life. I want you to think about it this way. Does she deserve to be in your life?
Oh, you dick.
I don't know what that means, like deserving to be in my life. Like I don't really
Like, does she deserve to have your energy? Because it's so fucking draining to pour into people. And like,
I
think
mean,
about it.
yeah.
Is she worth it? Like, is she worth it anymore?
No, 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 no.
Stand on it and stand on that no. At the first thought that comes to your head, the first answer is no. Stand on that, because it's a knee jerk no for a reason. You're subconsciously wanting to say no,
Okay,
but
hit.
you're consciously wanting to, like,
Go hit.
defer to
I
a different
think it's
answer.
because
This guy's going
I
around.
feel bad,
I know
Like
you do. I know.
I feel bad. I know it's gonna make me feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders, and it's gonna be good for me in my mental health. But I do feel bad. I'm like, she doesn't really have very many friends, and she's about to like lose like one of her biggest friends, and like I just feel bad now because she's just gonna be like probably depressed and crying and shit. And like I know that's not my
I
responsibility
know. I know.
after that, but I'm like, oh shit. Like we have known each other since seventh grade. Like what the fuck? I have never like I've ended shit with people like Sam and stuff because I really fucking like couldn't stand being with them. I did not value like I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but like that was like easier for me because she actually like treated me like shit a lot, and like she's not like or fucking whatever, cut that out.
Oh, yeah,
She's not like intentionally trying to hurt me. Like at least I don't know. It doesn't seem like in her head she's like trying to intentionally hurt me, but like it's rubbing me the wrong way. I'm like, why are you treating me like that when I don't treat you like that? And if you were getting married, I'm not gonna bitch about what color and what dress and how much. Like,
Okay,
I'm
so
just
you're going back and you're giving her the benefit of the doubt, and you see it. You're repeating. You're trying to
yeah,
be as nice to her as possible, which it's fine. Like, I get it. It's a hard habit to break. Like, you're gonna consistently want to be like the nice person, and you want to you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And I know use like breaking up with her, it's gonna like shatter her. But if anything, like this could go one of two ways. This could be character development, or never mind. I was gonna say, or she might kill herself. Never mind. That I don't want that. To,
well,
never mind. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was
oh
a joke.
my
I don't want. I don't want to add that to your anxiety. That was a joke. That was a joke. Because I understand cutting her off. I know it sounds excessive, but like
god,
let me give you an example. Like when
yeah,
I cut off my family, I guess that's different because like they're like half of
yeah,
them. It's
do it for
different,
it. Yeah,
but
okay,
like the feeling that I got, like as soon as I sent all those texts, and like I knew like what I said to my mom was like insane, but like it's insane because of what she let happen and what she did. So like
yeah,
it's not coming from me, it's coming from them. It's in the same
yeah,
situation. You're sending this because of of what's happened and what's happening.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
can't feel bad for what, I don't want you to feel bad for reacting this way because it's so valid. Like I know there's going to be a lot of thoughts in your head that are going to try to, reroute the, oh, maybe I should give her another chance, or maybe she's, doing like,
yeah,
like I know these thoughts are gonna pollute yourself, and I know like after this you're probably gonna like think about it crazy because it's like top of your mind, and and the lingering text of what she said, and now you got to reply, and you don't know how to do it, and there really is like no easy way on how to do it, but just know that like whatever you
Ooh,
choose to do, I
touchy.
want you to choose what's going to be happy, like what's going to make you happy long term. Like
yeah,
you got to think about it, like what am I really looking for? Am I looking for an occasional friend in her, or like am I good not being friends with her anymore? We had a good run.
Well,
We're not who we used to
fuck
be.
off.
I outgrew her, and you know, maybe if in the future, if she's able to change, you know, I'm not saying fuck you forever, goodbye. It's
Yeah.
just I can't be friends with you right now. You could do that too. It doesn't have to be a
I
cut off.
think
It could be
that's
a break.
exactly like I just can't deal with her like at all this year. Like give
This
me my
year.
shit back. Like this year with her has just been weird. Like ever since we started planning this wedding, she has been acting like fucking I know she's growing and evolving in her own ways and fucking traveling and shit, but like I don't know if she's showing me her true colors or if I've been fucking retarded this whole time and I never saw it, but like she just like has to like fucking insert her shit every single time when I don't need it and I don't ask for it either. Like
What do you mean, like
Don't
I don't
insert
be
her? What do you
either.
mean?
hold on, there's a fucking cop over there and I'm fucking smoking and dilly dallying. Okay, she always wants to like insert her opinion on things. Why are we talking about if my friends can't afford? Are you my other friends? They will tell me. They're also adults and you know, like she's just like making shit a big deal that's not even a big deal and it's like that's just like one example, like just like shit like that. Like I started to feel like we're not emotionally connected as we once were. And then that's when I started to like question our friendship. I was gonna say I do agree with that first statement you made about like, hey, I'm not saying goodbye forever, like maybe down the road if you change, but like right now I just can't be your friend.
Mhm.
Like I really liked how you worded that because that is like how I feel. Like I relate to that. Like I just can't be her friend right now. And if like I'm not if we do end in like these next 6 months, like the rest of the year, I'm like chilling and I'm like, damn, like that was a great decision.
Mhm.
Then okay, cool. Then I'm not gonna care about what our future looks like if we're friends or
Exactly.
not. I was gonna say I also feel comfortable being vulnerable if I do regret it and whatever. And then at that point, like she has to make the choice. Like I would understand that as well. I don't see it going that way, but I have no problem being vulnerable. Like I will say how I feel, even if it's scary. It does. I do spiral beforehand, but like I will do it.
It does get a little messy because of the wedding.
Oh my god.
For real, Reese. That this started around your wedding planning time.
Yeah,
Do you think that there's maybe any jealousy?
I don't know. And
Is that a reach?
I want to complain about one more thing actually. Remember when you guys went and rode fucking horses that one day? Yeah, so like Logan and them like she paid
Mhm.
for like that horse date or whatever. So that day pissed me off as well. Not in the moment, but like looking back cuz I was like, "All right, like that's a big fucking day for me. I'm about to pick out my dress and like you're my maid of honor and like she wanted to leave to go fucking play horsies with Logan so a guy could give her some attention for an
Wait, that was
hour.
on a. Wait, really?
I didn't know that.
Yes, like we were just at wedding number 1 and we had to go to 3 stores that day and I did like pick out a dress that I really liked that I ended up buying and she didn't even get to be there for that. Like
I never knew that.
and then after that like she didn't want to drive to the venue because it was an hour away and I was like first you leave me to fucking play ponies and now you can't even fucking drive an hour
Play ponies.
like so maybe it's jealousy I don't fucking know but like I don't understand why you would ever be jealous like we've always been happy for each other for things like
Maybe on
I
the
don't know.
surface.
Maybe, yeah, and maybe I didn't know, but fucking A, like get over that. Like
I'm
I
I'm
don't
thinking about this. Um, if I was someone's best man, if I was like, for instance, if I was Logan's best man, and if he was trying on suits, I mean, like, you know, say like it was like the
Mm.
same context, like trying on a dress, trying on suits, and like,
yeah.
if I was there and I'm like, oh, I got a date, I gotta go. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That
I'm
is a
like,
slap in the
oh
fucking face. Like, like, you know, it's one of the days that I get to have about me, and you're gonna go like
Me
ride horse.
personally, I'd be like, all right, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I know you
Like,
would. You'd encourage
yeah,
it, but like as like a
and
normal person
I'm
wouldn't. That would
piece of shit.
really piss me off because I know I know that I would never do that in my life. So the fact that one of my friends is comfortable doing that to me, I would have cut her off there. That's your maid of
And
honor? Like that there's no honor in you leaving to go fucking ride horses. What?
I know.
That
And
is
my
like top tier
first step of
disrespect.
like that was, yeah, I know. And I didn't even like realize it in the moment.
As you send your texts, as you gather your thoughts, are you gonna journal tonight?
Probably, I don't
As you
know.
journal, make sure that what you're saying, that you fully stand on it. Don't let yourself invalidate you, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You should
Don't
be
let
a
the
fucking
mental illness win.
mentor.
Huh?
So you should be a mentor.
A mentor?
Yeah,
More mental. But yeah, closing
that's
thoughts. Closing thoughts
yeah.
are it doesn't have to end here. Maybe just a temporary break. You could see, after the break, do you miss her?
Thanks for spending 2.5 hours listening.
You're welcome. Thank you for 3 pages of notes.
Yeah, you're
That was
welcome.
great.
Okay, I'll update you when the finale comes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Milana. This is a follow up with Milana. Yesterday we recorded the original episode, and we have feedback today about the relationship. So, Milana, the floor is yours.
So today at like 10:53, I texted her and I was like, "Hi, yes, everything is fine. I've just been busy working and I've also been thinking a lot and it's making me feel disconnected, to be honest. I don't really know how to put it into words. I've just been going through a lot of changes lately and learning a lot about myself along the way. And all of that has made me realize that some things in my life don't feel the same. And I've been taking some time to be honest with myself about that." So that was my response to, "Hey, is everything okay?"
To
And
Charlotte.
then she was like, "Okay, is there anything you would like to talk about? I'm available all day if you would like to." And I was like, "Honestly, there's not really anything specific I want to talk about. I just feel like we've had conversations about our friendship, and lately I've been feeling disconnected and like we've grown apart." And this is where she's like, "Well, this is complete news to me. I thought our friendship was getting stronger since the last time we hung out, but okay." And I was like, "Oh shit." Like when I read that, I was like, "Oh no, like she's not taking it well." And I don't know what I expected, I guess, but I don't know. So then I was like, "I close tonight again. I'll explain after work." But while I was working, I was like, "Ugh, no, like I don't want to wait till I'm done. Like I'm just gonna say it."
Good.
I sent a really, really long message because I really don't feel like talking on the phone and I don't feel like there's anything really more to say unless she has like, oh, sorry, like questions. So bear with me here. So I was like, because she said, "I thought our friendship was getting stronger since the last time we hung out, but okay." So I said, "I understand you feel differently, and I don't mean to blindside you here, but if you think about it from my perspective, I'm the one who held back a lot of feelings and thoughts over the course of those 6 months. I kept things to myself. And keeping everything in caused me to spiral and question our friendship and everything around it. For 6 months, I questioned things, and I know you know that now, but it really changed me, and I didn't think it would at the time. I couldn't predict how I was going to feel because all I felt was anxiety." So I'm explaining to her, like, if you put yourself in my shoes, like, you really shouldn't be surprised. Like, I've been spiraling over our friendship for like the last 6 months, like, questioning everything. And I've been like, asking her a lot of questions on like what her intentions are and stuff like that. So like to me, I'm like, why is it shocking? Like I feel like it shouldn't really feel like it's coming out of nowhere. And I was like, when we finally talked on FaceTime, I did feel better and I felt like hold on. I think someone just okay, I thought someone just stole for a second. When we finally talked on FaceTime, I did feel better and I felt like things were okay, but a part of me still didn't know where this was going to go. But I felt better knowing I had finally been open and honest with you. And I was like, "I'm not sure if you realize what my thought process looked like during that time, but I genuinely felt like we were naturally growing in different directions and becoming the people we are now. And some of my beliefs and perspectives have changed. And once I recognized that, I couldn't really go back or pretend like I felt the same way I used to." So there's that part. And then there's two last sections to that. Do you have any thoughts about that so far?
Um, no, I mean you You let her know. It's just like the first part. You let her know.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like, I felt really proud of myself. I'm like, all right, like I'm saying things without coming off like I'm pointing my finger and whatever. And I was also thinking, like, if this is the last time we're gonna talk, like, I don't want it to like be shitty.
Mhm.
And so I said I couldn't really go backwards or pretend like I felt the same way I used to. And I do agree that that conversation made us stronger in a way. We were able to be more open with each other and talk about things, and I'm grateful that we were able to have that conversation. But I think since then, I've also realized that a lot of what keeps us connected is our history and everything we've been through together and the memories we have. And I think sometimes that can make it hard to recognize that maybe we're just growing into different people.
Mm.
And then my last part was I don't think our friendship is bad. I just feel like we're going on different paths and we have different views and interests now, and we don't necessarily have as much in common as we used to. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think it's just a part of life. I think I've been holding on to the closeness we've always had because of how much history we have, when maybe it's okay for our friendship to look different now. And she goes, okay, I'm not sure how to respond, to be honest, but thanks for letting me know. I
So
don't
I
know.
think her reply is fair because, like you said, you've been sitting on this for a long time, and she
Mhm.
thought that you guys were getting stronger, like she said. So she is definitely blindsided, and she's definitely like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" So her sending that is probably just like a like, "Oh my god," like like a fight or flight mode even response.
And I was like, that's okay. You can sit with it and take your time. And if you don't want to reply to me tonight and really take space, I understand that as well. Cause that's what I thought. I was like, maybe she just needs to process it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Talk to me when she feels like it, or don't if you don't want to anymore. I don't know. And she goes, I mean, I don't need time. I'm open to having a conversation with you, just not over text because I don't think that will be productive. But the messages you've been sending seems like you don't want to have a conversation about it and you've made up your mind to how you want to be, question mark.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I have made up my mind. I truly believe we are going growing in different ways and I'm not sure what to go over. Is there something you wanted to talk through? Like, I don't know. So that's what I said.
Mhm.
And she's like, "Nope, all good then. Hope everything works out for you." In my head, I was like, "Whatever." Like, she's just pissed and I understand. So I was like, "Thank you," even though I know she was being sarcastic. Like, I was like, "Thank you. I hope everything works out for you as well. And I wish you nothing but luck and positivity." Because at the end of the day, like, I don't wish negativity on her, although, like, I'm kind of triggered.
You said you got triggered. Like, what triggered you?
I guess I just got triggered because she was like, "Well, all right then, bye," in a way. Like she didn't say those words, but that's kind of like how I took it because it's like I thought she was going to be just a little bit like reciprocative towards it because she's been so like open with all the other things I've like confronted her on, and like I'm really like explaining like the disconnect and she's just not seeing it. Like she doesn't think we're disconnected, like she thinks we're fine. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I just got triggered by that where she was just like so quick to be like, "All right, well, hope everything works out for you." It's like I wasn't trying to like I feel like she took it like, "Oh, I wanna drop you."
Isn't that what you wanted? Is it?
I mean, I wanted at least, like, I don't know, fucking A. I didn't know if I wanted to, like, I was cool with being acquaintances. Like, I knew if we, like, talked on the phone, like, I was gonna probably fall for it, like, fall for the people pleasing, and I wouldn't be able to, like, stand on it.
Mm,
And I don't know if
okay.
that makes me
Y-
fucking weird for not doing it over the phone, but, like, I don't have anything more I don't know how else to, like, word those things differently because I don't want to tell her how she was so annoying here and so annoying there because then I'm just gonna make her feel like shit, and she's just gonna feel like I'm just sitting here judging her, and it's like, that's not what I want, like, that's not even, like, the moral of it, like, moral of it is we're just different. I don't know, I feel like I'm going in circles, but, like, I feel kinda weird after all of that. I'm like, "Alright," like, I was just expecting her to be more, like, open about it, and
Mhm.
she was just and I get why she wasn't. So
Mhm.
it's like, I don't even know, I guess I feel, like, mixed feelings.
Well, now that you're here, do you feel better or worse than yesterday? Like during like yesterday you were like in the middle of the storm when she texted you like, is everything okay? And you're like anxious, like, what do I say? I don't know how to tell her I don't want to be friends anymore. So like now that you're here and you've done the hard part, like how does it feel? Like were you once you sent the text and like once everything is said and done now, are you better? Do you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder? Do you feel like were you able to take like a nice deep breath?
I definitely feel better because I just like said it and I was happy because you were telling me to like make sure I stand on it. And
Yep.
I did by saying, like, yeah, I do feel like we're different. So I feel good. Like, I just ripped the band aid off now instead of like fucking egging her on, I guess, if that's the right word.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Like you're not like there are a lot of people, especially in our generation, where they'll drag it on. They'll drag on the relationship when they've checked out and I mean, for like the 6 months that were feeling this way, that is kind of what was happening, you know?
yeah, but I was like sitting there being fake, like trying to like ignore
Yeah,
my feelings.
exactly. And it gets to
So
a
I'm
point.
Yeah, and I feel good now that I don't have to like walk around eggshells and like I don't have to like filter myself and stuff like that. Like I
Mhm.
do feel like better.
Look, history is history. They don't have to be a part of my life going forward. Just because we had good times does not mean we're going to continue to have them.
Yeah, anyways, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but that is the text messages. So, how do you feel about her responses towards me?
Yeah, I think she was just caught off guard and she was just way too surprised because, like you said, she thought everything was not only good with you guys, but getting better. I think that she just went into defense mode and she just maybe not defense mode, but she just kind of like curled up and she's like, this is my best friend dropping me. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm not going to be able to change her mind, so just okay, like good luck and whatever, thank you, whatever, like there's only so much you can say or do in that situation. So like I do understand like her replies. I it makes sense to me like why she said that. So and I mean she's valid in feeling so because she thought y'all were doing great. That wasn't the case, so yeah, it's just kind of like a double points situation here.
I think I need to just like let it be and like just let time will
Yes,
roll.
time literally. I think time is like the only fucking solution for mental health besides therapy. Time is what helps. I guess it can make things worse if it's not if it doesn't go things don't get better, but
Yeah, I get
yeah,
what you're saying though.
yeah, but yeah, that's the conclusion, guys. We are
Yeah.
saying goodbye to Milana and Charlotte.